Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crypto on the Rocks, and I'm having technical difficulties. Like, what's going on? I got some reverb going on here. Sorry, I'm trying to. Here we go. I think I got that back under control. If you're out there, let me know if you can hear me well. If there are no issues with my sound, I'd appreciate that. Because Lord knows, right now I am, like I said, technical difficulties. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Ready to bring in the weekend? I would like to think so. I mean, for those who have the weekend off, that is. But start out with a little bit of bourbon tonight. So, cheers. Oh, that's good. Damn, that's good. All right. Anyway, so what is new and exciting in your world? Come on. Talk to me. Oh, speaking of talk to me, you really should come talk to me live. And I'm going to put the link to join me in the live chat. Let's see. Here we go. Bam and bam. Nice. Welcome. Welcome, Techman TV. Spiked eggnog. It is that time of the year, right? It is that time of the year. Yeah. Well, here you go, Techman. Cheers. Enjoy that spiked eggnog. Oh, God. So good. So I'm glad to have you here. Everybody else that's slowly filtering in here, by all means, feel free to jump into the chat, get that link. Come on, join me live to talk some cryptocurrency. And if nothing else, jump into that live chat. Make sure that you are, make sure that you are saying, hey, let's get involved in the conversation. Really appreciate that. And don't forget, you got to vote because we have 2 DCAs to do. Let's see here. Whoops, no, that's not what I want. Again, technical difficulties. Maybe I'd say I had too much in the way of the imbibing, but yeah, not so much. So cheers. All right. So remember, if you're new here, I'll just kind of recap. Basically, we are dollar cost averaging here on Crypto on the Rocks, and we're trying to show you that you can take money, put it in every week into the cryptocurrency space, and come out profitable for doing so. Right now, we are doing $25 a week. Of that $25 per week, 15 goes into Bitcoin. And then you guys vote on what we DCA into for the remainder of the $10. And remember, 2 votes this week, as with the last couple of weeks, because we have to play catch up. I started this a little bit late in order to make it go 6 months. I want to basically change up what we're DCAing into, dollar cost averaging into every 6 months. So in order to kind of get pretty close to the end of the year and have this tally pretty close to 26 weeks or the 6 month mark, we're doing two dollar cost averages every single week. So basically $50 every week, 25 of which goes into Bitcoin, and then the other 25, right? I don't know, I'm losing my mind. $30, yeah. The $30 goes into Bitcoin, and the remaining 20 goes into whatever you guys vote for. And if there's a tie, I break the tie. I vote SC. Is that supposed to be Stellar? I'm not sure what SC is there, Tech Man. We got LCX, H-Bar, Quant, Stellar Lumens, XLM, and Cardano. Those are the options. So 2 votes, everybody, 2 votes. All right. But I would like to start off by taking a look at the markets. Whoops. Sia coin. That's not in this group there, Tech Man. Sorry. But talk about Sia coin. Want to come on? Come on. Let's talk about Sia coin. Honestly, I haven't done any follow up with Sia coin in a while, so I'm not even sure what the hell's going on with that project right there. Oh, yep. Yeah, see, I was right. I got that right. Sia coin. Yep. Sorry, that's not one of the options. Tech Man, I apologize. I have to like limit the options so it gives everybody a something to keep the portfolio in some kind of like semblance of order here. So appreciate you being here, Tech Man, but you got to vote for one of these here. Well, I'll put it back on one more time here. So LCX, H-Bar, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. And we'll take a look at where we stand after we take a look at the markets from the last DCA I just did on Wednesday. Matter of fact, let's see, what did we DCA into? I don't know. I lose track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need another drink. Cheers. We DCA'd into H-Bar and LCX. So we'll take a look at what our portfolio looks like. All but one is up right now. So we'll take a look at that. But first, I want to take a look at the markets. So let's bring up CoinGecko and let's give this thing a look-see. All right. Don't forget, I see more people are jumping in. Don't forget to vote. Vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into here. And what in the holy God? Yeah, I am definitely having some technical difficulties tonight. So LCX, H-Bar, Quant, Stellar, or Cardano. Let's go see how all of those are doing. All right, I'm going to make this full screen so we can better see what's going on. And I'm going to refresh so we have the latest pricing. Bitcoin, 36,577.63. You know, Bitcoin did take a little bit of a tumble earlier this week, went down below 36K. Right now, hovering well between 36, 37K. I think, I'm hoping that Bitcoin is finding its zone, its floor, and we'll be able to go from there. And just found your channel. Well, welcome, Lily Nicole Hall. I appreciate having you here. Welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all, and smash that like. Smash that like. Lily, seeing you're new here, I'm going to take a second before we keep going on the charts to tell you that here, what we're doing is every Friday night, we're showing people that you can DCA, dollar cost average, into cryptocurrency. And we're taking $25 per week and dollar cost averaging. 15 of it goes into Bitcoin. The other 10, you guys vote for. You vote for what I will DCA into. And you're welcome. Glad to have you here. Matter of fact, if you're interested, want to come talk live, the link to do that is in the live chat. Go ahead, click that. It'll bring you in the backstage here, and I'll be glad to bring you on and we can chat crypto. So by all means. Again, we're doing in order to play catch up because we started this dollar cost averaging a little bit late. I want to do it for 6 months and then we're going to change over to something else, Lily. And so you actually get 2 votes tonight, 2. So pick 2 of these other altcoins that we are going to DCA into. And yeah, so LCX, H-Bar, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. And you are very welcome. You're very welcome. again, link in the description. Feel free to click that link, come on in the back here and come on and let's talk crypto. All right. But let's get back to the markets. Let's see what we got here. We're going to make that full screen again so it's a little bit easier for everybody to see. So again, Bitcoin seems to be hopefully setting a new floor. Now, Ethereum is back below $2,000. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. It made a good run up, so it's got to retrace a little bit. And for those who don't know, that is my beer that I am now pouring. So let me know what you're drinking, because I've got myself my bourbon here, and I'm starting out with that. But then we are going to move on over to a beer. So that is now there, letting that head settle. All right. Anyway, so Ethereum right here down basically 5.5% over the last week. BNB down 2.5% over the last week, just below that 250 mark. And hey, no worries. What do we got here? We got some votes coming in. Let's see them. Techman with Cardano and Stellar. Hoorah. All right. Those votes are in. They are tabulated. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to put it. I'm a simple kind of guy. If I don't write it down, I mess it up. So I'm writing it down right now. All right. Let's cross these out from last week and let's start. So we've got Cardano and Stellar. So ADA and XLM. Vote for each of those. And what do we got here? All right. Lily is saying XLM. Lily, you got another vote. Feel free to put in another vote. XLM in the early lead right now. And for anybody watching on Twitter, I know if you're watching on Twitter, you can't go into the live chat. I apologize for that. If you move over to Facebook or to YouTube, you can jump right into the live chat. So feel free to do that. But if you still want to vote, I'm going to go and we're going to check your I want you to be part of this. So send me a direct message on Twitter and I will tabulate your votes in with everybody else's. So don't forget, if you're watching on Twitter, head over and vote. And Lily, don't forget, you got another vote coming. So go right ahead. Oh, Cardano, she just threw it right in there. Wait, I'll show it up on the screen here. So we got some ties going on right now in the early voting between XLM and Cardano. And both of those huge projects. Love it. Love it. I love it, Tech Man. I love it. Here, we're gonna put a drink up for that one. All right. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Twitter can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But you know, you got a lot of people that are part of the cryptocurrency space on Twitter. So yeah, unfortunately, we kind of got to be there if we're gonna try to reach more people. And kind of, you know, that's part of the thing right now, you know, is reaching more people and trying to get them to jump into cryptocurrency, or at least take a look at cryptocurrency and realize their options outside of fiat. Okay. And again, maybe we'll talk a little more about that. I'm getting way off track way early, and I love it. Thanks to you guys. Keep it coming. Keep that chat moving. Again, cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna this bourbon needs to go. I think I got a little bit more in that bad boy. Oh, what do we got here? I'm permanently suspended. Too many mean tweets. Are you taking a page out of Donald Trump's playbook there? Too many mean tweets. You know what? Sometimes people can't handle the truth. Is that pre Elon Musk or post Elon Musk, Tech Man? Let me know. I'm interested to know. All right, let's get back to these damn charts. All right. So where did we leave off? We left off with BNB. XRP. I know we got a lot of XRP people who are just like huge XRP fans. And hey, nothing wrong with that. I used to be back in the beginning, and not so much anymore. But that doesn't matter either. You know, you can do what you want to do. Again, you got to do your own damn research, right? But XRP here, just over 61 cents, down though 7.2% over the last week. Look at Solana. Solana was in double digit like territory when it come to, the amount of gains over the last 7 days. They were like, I think, what was it, 78% in the last 7 days, maybe just a few days ago when I did one of my other live streams, down to $58.25, but still up almost 3% for the week. And hold on, post Elon, really? Well, hell, you must have had the hell of some tweets. Hell of tweets. Oh boy. Yeah, you should definitely join me. We might have a great conversation right here. Because yeah, you know how that goes. I don't like having the mellow conversation, especially on Crypto on the Rocks. All right, appreciate that. Thank you for that. I'm very sorry to hear you've been permanently suspended. All right, let's keep going down here. Cardano, favorite of this channel, Cardano, down over almost 5.5% over the last 7 days, but still 36.5 cents. That's a great buy for Cardano, but honestly, I mean, down from where it was. So still, as far as I'm concerned, a good buying opportunity for ADA. Doge is okay. If you've been here for any length of time, you know I don't talk about Doge. I'm not a fan of meme coins. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. So you got Dogecoin up over 14%. Like, WTF, man. Seriously. What the frig? Why is that up 14%? Is there something going on I don't know about? Tell me, because if there is, I truly don't have a freaking clue. So, yeah, Doge. We're going to go right by that. AVAX, Avalanche, up 47.5%. I love it. AVAX, is one of those, if you go to CryptoCoinMindset.com and you head down to the beginner's crypto portfolio, AVAX is definitely one of those that is on the list. I got the Swifties on the Taylor Swift comments are yeah. I got that little Facebook flag that says Mark's safe from giving a shit about Taylor Swift. Who gives a frick about Taylor Swift? All right, polishing off the bourbon. All right, that's done. Maybe we'll go for some more of that. Right, beer's next. Okay, let's head back over here. Bring this thing up full screen. All right. So Avalanche up 47.5% in the last 7 days. That is amazing. I think there's a huge future for AVAX. Polygon or Matic down 1.5% over the last 7 days, and that's almost 2% in the last 24 hours. I am a fan of Polygon. I like them. I really believe there's a future with Polygon at 82.9 cents. So basically just about 83 cents. It's not in my initial crypto portfolio, but you know what? I like Polygon. I truly do like Polygon. Yeah, reload. I will be. I will be. But it's time for the beer now. So cheers on the beers. Yeah, let me know what you're drinking. Come on, join me. Get on here. I would really appreciate having some company on here. Let's get back to this while the alcohol starts setting in. All right. So, oops, wrong one. Chainlink. Huge fan of Chainlink. That is in the beginner crypto portfolio, and down 12% over the last 7 days. But Link has first runner advantage with the Oracle, and you want to know what? It is a necessary thing for being able to plug into the smart contracts. Yeah. I love it. Yes. In fairness, Nicole, I do have some water queued up just in case. You know what? Well, I got it. We'll take a sip of that. So I'm joining you on your water. Wait. Cheers. So water, always good. if you join me on my live streams on Monday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, you will find out that generally speaking, yes, I have my water, but coffee is the necessary evil at that time of the day. What do we got here? Yeah, exactly. And thank you. I appreciate that very much. All right, we're gonna get through this damn chart on CoinGecko if it kills me, but I'm not complaining. Guys. Keep that chat moving. All right, let's bring this thing back full screen here. Okay, so Chainlink, that's how I feel about Chainlink. Polkadot, again, I don't hold any Polkadot anymore. I like Polkadot, I really do. I don't know if it would be necessarily my first choice with regard to a long-term hodl situation for crypto, but I don't know, maybe it'll make its way onto one of our upcoming DCA dollar cost averaging portfolios that you guys can vote for. Yes, exactly. Water and coffee, and yes, thank you, appreciate that. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see, Litecoin. If you, again, I know some of you that are here are new, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, click the all, and smash the like. So I like Litecoin. I know a lot of people in the space poo-poo on Litecoin, basically like, who needs Litecoin? But you know what? I got no issue with Litecoin and for what it's meant to be. I want to salvage my cryptocurrency, or in particular my Bitcoin. So I want to be able to pay for things with cryptocurrency. Litecoin is my first choice with regard to that. It's also, for those of you who have been here for any length of time, you've heard me talk about putting in cryptocurrency for my grandchildren and putting it aside so when they get old enough, they'll have a crypto portfolio. I can't afford a lot. I'm, working stiff just like you guys, but like, give them an option. And Litecoin is one of the coins that I have in their wallets to give them the opportunity to have some, money for what it's meant to be. Fire. I love it. Firewater. Hoorah. There we go. Bring that firewater. Let's see. What do we got here? Some think Litecoin will flip BTC in 18 months. Really? I've not heard that. I'm not going to lie. I haven't heard that. Every time you hear somebody talking about the flipping, you usually hear that with relation to Ethereum flipping Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know. Guys, tell me what you think. Do you use Litecoin? Again, if you've been here for any length of time, I suggest that you take your security, your online security seriously. And I suggest very much that you utilize a VPN as part of that, your layered security approach to cryptocurrency and just your online everything you got to do. And I pay for my VPN service, which again, link to it is in the description below. I use and recommend listen to me, the TorGuard VPN. I'll tell you what, a lot of times with VPNs, because you can get a free VPN, but you're probably going to just lose any upload or download speeds. You're going to probably have your information leaked out anyway, because at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. TorGuard, I think they've upped it now where you can get one account and like secure 10 of your devices with VPNs. And let me tell you, every cell phone, tablet, computer, everything is listed through TorGuard VPN. Again, link in the description below. And at checkout, if you use code CCM for Crypto Coin Mindset, you're going to save 50% off for life. So I appreciate that. I got a small compensation for you doing that. And if you're looking for a VPN, honestly, I use it, recommend it. But And that's why, for those of you who know and have been around, you know that I've been putting together a video with regard to staking your H bar. And I finally did put that video together, but it's not going to come out until after Thanksgiving. But I was trying to, the reason it took so long was I was trying to use a company on the Hedera network, because I wanted to showcase those that companies that are on Hedera, and they offered people an additional incentive. So you got some of their own token. You actually got additional rewards in HBAR, etc., NFTs, the whole nine. When I went to do that, I kept having problems. I couldn't figure out what the holy hell was going on. First, it was Brave Browser, because I use Brave Browser. Again, link to that, I believe, is in the description of this live stream. You should use Brave Browser if you're online, because guess what? Security first, man. Security first. It operates just like Google Chrome, but it comes safety first. So it blocks all the bullshit that Google Chrome uses to track everything you're fucking doing. So anyway, again, Brave Browser, highly suggested. It told me, like, listen, you gotta, get rid of your ad blockers. Cheers, guys, everybody out there, cheers. And I can see some comments. I'll be right there with them. But so I did that. I was like, okay, Brave likes to break websites. It's just the nature of the beast. So then I tried to, again, register and set that up, and error message after error message. So finally I contacted support, and they finally got back to me about 24 hours later. And, they're like, try Chrome. I'm like, fine. So I tried Chrome, still got the error message. So I sent it back. Luckily, I was going live back and forth with this person on email. And finally, they're like, well, are you using a VPN? Disconnect your VPN. And I'm like, screw you. I'm like, that. Why am I going to take down half of my security in order to utilize your website? That's not necessary. I'm not trying to obfuscate where I'm at with regard to countries, but, like, you know what? The information I'm putting through the internet is my information, not theirs. So I asked them direct. I'm like, so you're telling me in order to utilize your site, now this is setting up for Web3, mind you, I can't use a VPN. And they're like, well, you should be able to after you do your initial registration. Should? Screw you. I ain't working on should. So I found another way. We're going to use the Hashpack wallet, and watch for that video. It's coming out after Thanksgiving. All right, let's see what we got for comments here, because I'm behind on the comments, and I apologize for this. What do we got here? It's all talk, not financial advice. Amen. Yeah, like I always say, hold on. Yep. Seeing he said that, we'll put that banner up right there. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some old guy on the internet who happens to know a thing or two about a thing or two. Just saying. So yeah, I'll be doing what I say. Do your own goddamn research and figure it out for yourself, man. But if you got a question, ask. I will be glad to give you my 2 cents or 2 satoshis. Change your SIM password and use encrypted DNS. Good suggestion right there. For those who are not familiar with online security, that's good information. Cheers, by the way. And there may be some of that coming. I don't want to get too far down that particular rabbit hole, because, I'm hoping not to be sober enough to have a conversation about online security in any great detail. Why do you recommend Litecoin? Okay, you know what? I'll do my best to answer that. I recommend Litecoin, or am more of a fan of Litecoin, because I believe that while I do think that Bitcoin is going to be the cryptocurrency that helps to promote adoption, and is obviously being adopted by countries and help me, ETFs and all that other stuff. Sorry, Obviously, already catching up to me. And but if you are actually using cryptocurrency for what it was meant to be used for, which to pay for things, much like I mentioned, I use Litecoin to pay for my VPN service, so they don't need to know who I am. All they give a crap is, hey, I got my Litecoin, and there it is. So you can pay in cryptocurrency to remain anonymous. And so that's why I recommend Litecoin. And as we continue to go down this chart of cryptos here on CoinGecko, you'll hear me say the same thing basically about Bitcoin Cash. Again, Bitcoin Cash caused an entire shit show in the cryptocurrency space back in, like, what was it, 2017, 2018, when there were the hashing wars going on, trying to replace Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV. And bottom line is this: I would rather spend other cryptocurrencies, so in this case, Litecoin, versus spending my Bitcoin. So that's the why, Lily. And I believe, am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But I believe that Litecoin is going to continue to be around. I mean, it has been like running uninterrupted since its inception. And again, for what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a payment rail. It's meant to be payment rail. And you can even use Lightning with your Litecoin. Honestly, that's how I pay for my VPN service, via the Lightning network. Bam, it's done. It's done. So those layer 2 solutions that are available on Bitcoin, or at least Lightning, is available on Litecoin. And so that's why I actually have it as part of the portfolio for my grandchildren, because though I believe it may not necessarily be the cryptocurrency that will have the greatest appreciation in their lifetime, I do believe it will appreciate, and I do believe it will remain relevant with regard to payments. And I do believe that will give them an option to not have to spend their Bitcoin or whatever other cryptocurrency that they have in their portfolio. So that's the why of it, Lily. I hope that answers the question. I appreciate the question. I want you to know that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that question. All right, let's jump back into these charts real quick, because I'd like to try and get through it a little bit more. Matter of fact, you know what? We've been a little bit, so let's refresh it. And I don't care about cookies. Get the hell out of here. All right, and speaking of Bitcoin Cash, here we go. Down 4.5%, almost 5%, 228.39. Again, for what it's meant to be. Use it to buy shit. Use it to buy shit. Sorry. Cheers. Needed to have another swig. You're very welcome, Lily. Glad to answer the question. Truly. Throw more questions on in there if you do. Oh, sorry, that was that question. Sorry about that. All right. So where do we leave off? Screw the Leo token. OKB is just an exchange token, but I don't really care about that. Stellar is on our list, down almost 5%. And I'm okay with that, because you know what? DCA at as low a price as possible, and you'll see that that's what helps to get us and our portfolio looking good as we buy the proverbial dip. Monero, again, if you've been here for any length of time, you know I love privacy coins. I see them as having a necessary place in the coming economy. Monero currently down 5.5% at 161.78. Mining Monero, and I see Monero as being an option for those who want to maintain their privacy. So Monero, largest privacy coin. Caspa has had like an amazing run. For those of you who don't know or are not already subscribed to the Matrix Money podcast, link in the description of this live stream, head over there. It's where myself, Crypto Jar, and Financial Failure Basically have a weekly podcast Tuesday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we talk about a bunch of different things. And recently, Crypto Jar was talking about his ROI in Caspa, primarily because of the price action in Caspa, not so much because he mined what he wanted to mine in order to actually make that ROI. But even at that, you can see, I think Caspa topped out near 15 cents and then has had a bit of a drawback. But even with that drawback, you're talking 45.5% up. Like, can you say holy shit? Again, I own no Caspa. I really don't have none, no CAS tokens whatsoever. But I'll tell you what, if you are, you're more than likely in profit. And you know what? Good for you. All right. Filecoin. Again, I no longer hold any Filecoin, but $4.69 US and up over 2%. Filecoin, the largest cloud decentralized cloud storage option in the space. So, I see a good long-term potential with them. HBAR right here, up 200, almost 3% over the last 7 days as a whole. I did get it at a decent price when I purchased on Wednesday, because remember, we have you vote on Friday, and I DCA into whatever it is you vote for, which right now, remember, folks, we got a tie going on right now with XLM and Cardano. So ADA and XLM is tied. So make sure you vote. You get 2 votes. You got 2 votes this week. And you know what? For the arguments here, hang on. So you get a choice of LCX, HBAR, Quant, XLM, and Cardano. So make sure you vote. All right. So, oops. 1 second. Make that one full screen. There we go. So HBAR holding pretty steady over that 6 cent mark. So I like it. Now, you know that I like Rune, Thor Chain, Thor Swap. Huge decentralized exchange. There are also some staking options in the Thor Chain ecosystem, which I will be doing videos on. So watch for that, where you'll be able, or you can stake Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I don't want to get too far ahead on that, but it is specific to Rune. And yeah, I am doing very well on my Rune. I have a small bag, I guess, of Rune. I bought it around $1. So I'm up 6x right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't drink anymore. Too late. And yeah, I'm up like over 6x on my Rune. So yay me. But again, honestly, again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy, interwebs. But I think Thorchain has room to move. I really, really do. So, I mean, again, do your own research and figure out if this is a good time for you to DCA into Thorchain. VChain. VChain was like on fire last Friday, if I recall. And right now down over 8%, still over 2 cents, which is good for them. Okay. And I really do like VChain. I see a good future with regard to VChain. So, matter of fact, I was bot trading, VChain for a while, and made a lot of profit bot trading VChain until the floor literally fell out of it, and then I had to reset bots and all that kind of baloney. But I really see VChain being a good long-term option here in the cryptocurrency space. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me just put it out there. The bot trading, it's not something I put on the channel a lot. Most of the time for me, I learned the proper way to do bot trading from another gentleman who's a millionaire in the crypto space, to be quite frank. And he has an entire training academy, basically, that he dedicates to bot trading, to DeFi trading, etc. And matter of fact, his um, settings, his the way he does it is so proprietary that in order to even get the training, I had to sign an NDA. I had to sign a non-disclosure. So I can only say certain things right now so I don't violate that non-disclosure agreement. But I will tell you this. He recently reopened his training. I don't know if he's going to do it again this year. Usually, at most, he does it once a year. So I'm not sure. But if you want to be the first to know when he does that, in the description of this live stream below is a link to join my newsletter. Go ahead, sign up for the newsletter, because everyone that or that was how I promoted the opportunity when he opened that back up. As a matter of fact, not only right after that closed up, I had another huge influencer in the space. Again, I have to watch what I say, who allowed me to help him spread the word about an online cryptocurrency get together where he had huge people in the space talking live to you right here on YouTube or whatever, platform. I think he did it all on YouTube. But I let everyone know about that via my live stream, via my newsletter. So head down into the description, sign up for the newsletter. That way, you know when this stuff is hitting. And let's see what we got here. Is it really? I was unaware of that. That's huge news. VeChain's being used by Sam's Club. Awesome. If you Techman, if you happen to have the link to like an article or whatever about that, put it in the live chat. I'd be interested to follow up on that and read that. I was completely unaware of that. And see, this is the thing. This is why I enjoy doing Crypto on the Rocks, because listen, I live in this space pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I really do. And there is just so much information in this space. It's almost impossible for any person to keep on top of it. So, stuff like this, I had no idea. I literally had no idea. But thank you for sharing that. And like I said, if you have a link or something to, like I said, an article, whatever, video, I don't care. I'd love it if you'd put that in the chat, not just for myself, but for everybody. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Tech Man. I appreciate you putting that information out there. There is literally so much information in this space. And I try my best to put it out on the live streams. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, live, 10 a.m. Eastern. Tuesdays with Jar and Financial Failure, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then Friday, Crypto on the Rocks. And a lot of times, this is the way right here, this casual conversation and live chat venue is what gives light to a lot of things that, I mean, may have just gone by the wayside. Because, like I said, that was something I completely missed. All right, make sure you hit that like button, smash it up. Okay, that beer is done. Nobody's going to come on here and join me. I'm going to have to put a video on or something while I go run and reload here, because as like Techman said a few messages back, time to go reload. Damn straight. Got to go reload. All right, let's try to finish up a couple of these things in the market real quick before I go do that. All right, so we just talked about VeChain. Quant, obviously, down under $100, 8.3% down over the last 7 days, 2.4% in the last 24 hours. Even when I DCA'd into Quant on Wednesday, because I let you vote on Friday, I DCA on Wednesday. And when I did that, I was still over $100 purchasing Quant this week to DCA. So Quant is, I think, one of those items I might be upside down on right now in the crypto portfolio. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. Let's see. Is there anything else? Aave. I mean, if you're into DeFi, I like Aave. I like Aave. Down almost 12%, and I think that's gonna pretty much do it. I like Theta, but down over 10%. If you're into Web3, I think is going to be the next set of cryptocurrencies that we DCA into. So you've got right here the Sandbox down 2.2%, but holding pretty well at 41, just over 41 cents. Axie Infinity was huge in the last bull run, pretty much steady around 6.25. Neo, I actually like Neo. I think it's slowly kind of trying to make a resurgence right now. I do stake Neo in the Neon wallet, and you know what? I should probably make a note about that. I should probably do an update video with regard to staking Neo. I'm writing that down, because if I don't write it down, forget about it. Neo staking video. All right. So basically, you can stake your Neo and earn gas, kind of like Ethereum has gas, Neo has gas, and yeah. So I am currently staking the Neo. Decentraland Mana, this was something I invested into way early, like when it first hit the market. I got into Decentraland, I think, at like 4 cents. And, you know, I sold when it I almost tripled my money with regard to the bags I was holding with regard to that. And I'm sad I did, because look at this. I would have been, what is that, 100x? 100x on my Mana if I had held on to it until today. Hey, hindsight's 2020, they say, right? 2020. And I think that's gonna do it. All right, let's get out of that. Boom, remove. There we go. All right. So, how you doing? You got your drink? I know Lily's got her water. Here you go, Lily. Cheers. But the time has come for me to reload. And seeing nobody wants to jump on in here and like share the screen with me, I guess I'm going to have to put something up here on the computer to hold your attention long enough for me to actually get to the kitchen, reset the beer, reset the bourbon, and then continue on with the show. Yes. Cheers. I appreciate that very much. I really do appreciate you guys being here in the chat. Very, very much. Again, I expect Philip here. I have not heard from him. Ironically, you know what? Let me just check my text messages real quick. Sometimes he'll text message me and to let me know if he's coming on, not coming on. And no, does not appear so. He has not texted me. So then I'm going to expect that Philip will be here at some point. Sometimes he's casually late. He just, you know, we all got those people who like being casually late to shit, right? Can you explain the dollar cost averaging you do? Sure. I will gladly do that. But if you don't mind, I am going to go reload myself here real quick, and then I will absolutely do that 100%. So we'll put that to the side here, and we are going to, I am going to bring something up right now to show you here on YouTube. Hang tight to just kind of, hello. I was unprepared. You know, I would go into my live stream a little bit, but I don't want to do that. That seems like, but you know what? To help prep Lily's question, which was, can you explain the dollar cost averaging you do? I am going to bring up a video. I talked about DCAing and how it's an effective investment strategy while I run and reload here. And then I'll come back and we'll jump right into that. Coin mindset. I'll be right back. As always, I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto. You know, as I'm sitting here waiting, and I apologize for the sun in the background here, but I'm trying to block it out as best as I can. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about what we've seen in the markets over the last week, and we've watched Bitcoin go up several $1,000s. We've watched a lot of money flow into the cryptocurrency space. We've seen a lot of altcoins start to surge. We've seen the tickers set in place for a couple of the Bitcoin ETFs. We've seen the SEC basically drop suits against the owners of Ripple. I mean, again, things are coming up crypto, no matter how you slice it or dice it. So my question to you is, are you making the most of this opportunity? At the end of the day, this is still, in my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy, yada, yada. But in my opinion, this is still a buying opportunity in this space. If you are following a DCA strategy, much like I talk about when we let you pick what we DCA into on Crypto on the Rocks, 7 p.m. every Friday night, make sure you're there. If you're following a similar strategy, then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is up, down, whatever. I did some DCAing today. Yeah, prices are higher than they were even a week ago, considerably for a couple of the asset classes that I purchased, right? But doesn't matter. When I DCA, this is the day I DCA every week. So again, my question is, are you taking advantage of this buying opportunity? Well, if you're not, maybe you should consider it. All right. You know, I figure I got to keep reminding people. That's why I keep making these videos. I've got to keep reminding people that you need to be prepared to be outside of this system. And again, whether that's DCAing into cryptocurrency or DCAing dollar cost averaging into gold or another commodity, whatever it is, that's up to you. Do your own research. Don't be listening to what I got to say or anybody else for that matter. But you need to consider your options. And I personally think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is a viable option. All right, that's going to do it. Consider your options. Boy, I'll tell you what, this guy speaks some truth. All right, yeah, this guy speaks some truth. And you're welcome, Lily. You're welcome. So all right, I am reloaded. Got the beer, got the bourbon. Beer and bourbon, man. Bourbon with a beer chaser. Hoorah. Cheers. Okay. So basically, the question that I was hoping to start prefacing with that video was Lily's question here. Can you explain the dollar cost averaging you do? I'll start with explaining quickly, in a nutshell, what dollar cost averaging is. In the crypto space, sometimes referred to as crypto cost averaging. So basically, that's taking a kind of, think about it like this. If you work a regular job, a 9 to 5, whatever, and you have a 401k, 403b, an IRA, you take a set amount of money every week and put it into a set group of assets. That's dollar cost averaging. So here in the cryptocurrency space, so if it's crypto cost averaging that we're talking about here, you're taking a set amount of money. So on this show, $25 a week. I mean, I'm trying to make it as realistic for people as possible, who can probably muster together $25 a week and set your mind onto certain things that you want to invest in. So in the case of what we're doing here, we are doing Bitcoin regardless, because Bitcoin should be completely part of all your, I don't care what dollar cost averaging portfolio you're doing. Bitcoin should be the biggest part of that portfolio. Again, it's the one that's having the greatest adoption. It is the one that's going to be what most people learn about and probably brings them into the space. And frankly, we're going to see some major price action with regard to Bitcoin, especially once these Bitcoin ETFs, spot ETFs are approved, and the halving coming, which is currently coming around April. So basically, it's taking, in this case, what we're doing here, $25, and putting it into these cryptocurrencies on a weekly basis. As a matter of fact, right after we're done explaining this, we'll show you what the portfolio looks like. We're taking 15 of that 25, putting it into Bitcoin every week. And then 10 of it, you guys are deciding what we dollar cost average into. And now here's the key. If you are going to try and use something similar to what we're doing here to be the way that you're going to dollar cost average. So again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy, maybe slightly even inebriated guy. Anyway, so that other $10 needs to be allocated into a one of a set number of cryptocurrencies. So for example, TechMan earlier was talking about trying to DCA into Sia Coin because I was asking him to vote, and he put Sia Coin in there. Well, Sia Coin is not one of my options in this particular DCA portfolio. So when you decide what it is you want to DCA into, and I'm going to suggest again that you're looking into Bitcoin as the majority, at least 50% of whatever it is you're dollar cost averaging into. Then maybe narrow it to 3 to 5 other cryptocurrencies that you feel, after you do your research, are good long-term hodls for the space. And then every week, maybe if Philip shows up, he'll tell you, I'll ask him to tell you how he does his, because this is what he does. He puts money into Bitcoin, and then he has about a half a dozen other cryptocurrency altcoins that he puts money into on a weekly basis, and then takes that, puts it in his own wallet as time allots. So that is dollar cost averaging, Willie. That is what I'm doing here on Crypto Coin Mindset, and awesome. I'm not trying to mansplain it to you, but I want to make it as simple as possible for everybody to understand, because most people, I mean, if you're like outside of having a 401k or a 403b, whatever, an IRA, don't really do it, right? I mean, most people don't do this kind of investing. And so yeah, it's important, and you're very welcome, Lily. You're very welcome. Any other questions? You throw them in that chat. Throw them in there. Time, matter of fact, let me see what the time is here. All right, we still got a little bit of time. I'm gonna try and keep the voting open. I haven't checked Twitter yet to see if anybody's voted on Twitter. So if there's anyone new, it looks like we have had a couple of new people join the stream. Make sure that you vote for one of these cryptos that we will dollar cost average into. And so LCX, HBAR, Quant, hang on, let me get this out of the way, Stellar, and Cardano. Make sure you vote in the live chat. That way, that'll be, you're going to help us decide what we're going to dollar cost average into. Right now, we have a tie going on between XLM or Stellar right here and Cardano right here. So, be aware that you can vote and sway the way we do our dollar cost averaging right now this week. And also, I know we got a couple of new people here. So for those cryptocurrencies that have the ability to stake or whatever, to earn a residual income in one way, shape, or form. So like Stellar, H bar. I was just telling you, watch for the video coming out showing you how to stake your H bar. Cardano, I have an entire playlist on my YouTube channel showing you how to download a dataless wallet and stake your Cardano, delegate it to a node and stake that. So we're going to do that. So even though our crypto portfolio, matter of fact, let's bring that up. Our crypto portfolio here is what it is when we're done. For those that will be able to earn more money, we're going to do that and increase our holdings for this particular portfolio in the future. So let's see what we got here. Awesome. Thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up. Thank you. Let's see. I try. So just mine into different things. Financial advice. Right. So listen, mining is definitely something I think that is a necessary evil in this space. And I say necessary evil. It's not evil. There ain't nothing evil about it. It gives you an opportunity to earn the whatever it is you're mining, Bitcoin, in my case, mining Monero, that kind of thing. Because yes, why the frig not? And note what Techman is saying here. You have to treat mined coins as income in most countries. Yes. Whereas buying, you don't. Yes, that is true. And again, most of the people who are watching my live stream right now are from the United States, and that is the case. Basically, when you're mining cryptocurrency, you are that's income coming into you. So unfortunately, you're creating a taxable event by doing that. But you want to know what? Do it anyway. Because at the end of the day, that system's going to fall the fuck apart and you need to have a backup plan. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Glad that you could make it. I'm glad to hear you made it safe down to Florida. Cheers to you, the hubby, your grandma. Glad you're here. So that's dollar cost averaging in a nutshell. Let's take a look at our portfolio right here. So you can see I've made a total of 9 purchases into Bitcoin with an average buy-in price of $33,877.27. I mean, I was fortunate that a lot of the initial portfolio DCAs that we did is yes. Wait, anybody saying cheers? Yeah, cheers. Thank you. Enjoy Florida, sweetie. Enjoy Florida. All right. Anyway, yeah, a lot of those initial investments I made, especially into Bitcoin, was done below 30,000. So that's put us in a good position, especially as Bitcoin right now. Again, I did these asset prices right before I started the live stream. So again, they might have changed a little bit, but this is pretty close to what they are right now. So yeah, you can see how much it is currently, total fiat invested. And, we've incurred a lot of fees because, again, it's good that I'm going through this to remind you, because we got a lot of new people here, that with regard to this dollar cost averaging, I'm doing it on Coinbase, and maybe on the next cycle I might do it on Gemini. But right now, I'm utilizing centralized cryptocurrency exchanges on purpose because that is honestly where most people are going to start out. That's where they're going to start to invest their money. That's where they're going to start to try to DCA, to dollar cost average into cryptocurrency. And so I wanted you to see it as realistically as possible. So with that in mind, that means I'm incurring fees, and a crap ton of fees, $13.41 in fees just on Bitcoin alone. And the fees on Bitcoin are about, I don't know, 50% higher than every other cryptocurrency. So bottom line is I have a total net. Let's try that again. Total net investment into BTC of 121.59, and right now is up 8.19%. Absolutely huge. Cardano, my average buying price was 36 cents. It's just slightly over that, and you can see the difference in the fees. Fees right here, and up 1.8% overall. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a few things at once here. HBAR, again, and remember this right now. This page here is going to change a little bit soon because now I'm staking. Well, I haven't started staking this HBAR, but I will be staking the HBAR that we're dollar cost averaging into, and that's going to mean we're going to be earning more HBAR, and hallelujah to that. Why the hell not? We got an average buy-in price on HBAR of about 5.6 cents, and that's our current value given the price. So we're up on that for sure, and up, as a matter of fact, 12.5% on HBAR. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So there's that one. Let's hold on one second here. LCX. Now, LCX was one that I honestly would have not made this portfolio if it weren't for Philip. So I'm kind of hoping Philip jumps in here shortly into our live stream. This LCX is the Liechtenstein exchange token, and it is a centralized exchange that honestly I think is setting itself in a position to be able to help blockchains, including HBAR, which I didn't know they had a thing going with HBAR until maybe about a week ago, and TradFi, instruments companies, etc., to be able to look and move into the blockchain space, especially when it comes to securities, because they are completely regulated with regard to that. That was our average buy-in price into LCX, 4.29 cents. And we're down. Honestly, I'm surprised that this portfolio is up 0.27% right here, but it is. And then Quant. And here's what I was telling you. We had a couple of high price buys on Quant, and now it's down below $100. So we are down 0.74% on our Quant holdings. And that's okay. That's okay. The idea is, doesn't matter if the cost is up, if the cost is down. The point is that you are purchasing on a consistent basis over time. And then last but not least is XLM. And you can see here, average buy-in price of 11.5 cents. It's currently 11.8 cents. So we're up about 2.06%. And here are our this is related to the current asset price. So the current DCA portfolio value is $216. We've actually invested $225. We've incurred $22.32 in fees. So our net investment is $202. So we are up 8.46% over our actual net investment. However, you can see over our gross investment, we're still down by around $9. It's okay. I fully believe that will rectify itself. So for those who need to see things in a pie chart to give you a little more understanding, by price, Bitcoin is 61.2% of our portfolio, followed by HBAR, which is 9.5% of our portfolio, and then XLM 8.5%, and then a tie between Quant and LCX at 8.3, and rounded out at 4.2 with Cardano. So that's what the pie chart of our current DCA strategy looks like right now. Not bad, if you ask me. I think we're doing pretty good overall for $25 per week. And again, remember, we are behind. We should be further along, which is why you get 2 votes. Matter of fact, Nikki, you're still in there and you're listening to me. Vote. It's so we know we're going to help break the tie. We got a tie going on right now. Vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into this week. Your choices are LCX, so the Liechtenstein Exchange Token, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. So make sure you vote. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to go check my Twitter to see if anyone's commented to me on Twitter, and I'm going to go ahead and add their votes in. So Nikki, I know you're watching on, looks like you're watching on Facebook. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. So make sure that you vote on 2. You get 2 votes this week, Nikki. So vote for one of these or 2 of these that will help break the tie. Right now, we got a tie between XLM and ADA. So Cardano and Stellar. Cheers. All right. So let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Quant, no problem. We'll put you in for Quant. You get 1 more vote, sweetheart. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see you popping it up. All right. So voting for Quant and Stellar. All right, excellent. That puts Stellar in the lead, folks. Stellar is ahead. Thanks to Nikki. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you voting. And so Stellar's in the lead, followed by Cardano, and then followed by Quant. I am going to put something up here on the screen for you while I go ahead and check the DMs on Twitter, because remember, Twitter cannot interact with the live chat. So if you are on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitter, let's make sure you send me a direct message. That way I can go and tabulate your vote. Appreciate that. Thank you. Or you can just kind of jump into either Facebook or into YouTube and jump right on in there and choose what you want to vote. Let me know live in the live chat. Matter of fact, anybody who wants to come talk with me live, I'm going to put the actual invite link here so you can jump on in. It's in the live chat. Again, I'm going to post it again. Click that. It'll bring you to the back end of StreamYard, which is the streaming service that I utilize to put these live streams out. And I'll see you. We'll bring you on and we can chat crypto live. So, in the meantime, though, let's go ahead and find me something that I can put on to help cover the gap while I go check things out. Let's see. There are so many good videos I put out here. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm gonna pick one that's not that long here. I want to keep it. I want to keep it simple, stupid here. Here's another one about 3 minutes long. So I'm going to put this one up. This is, again, I've been talking to people about dollar cost averaging and trying to front run the market ahead of these Bitcoin spot ETFs being approved for months now. And this was another video I did with regard to that. So I'm going to pop that on here, and then I'm going to go check my DMs on Twitter. So, hello, everybody. This is Keith from Crypto Coin Mindset. I hope this video finds you well today. And as always, I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto. Now, I don't know if you tuned into the live stream I had yesterday. Remember, my live streams every Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and Friday nights for Crypto on the Rocks, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Yesterday, I talked about the Cointelegraph false tweet about the Bitcoin ETF approval from BlackRock, and how it actually increased the price of Bitcoin upon the tweeting of that news by over 10%. Basically, what do you think is going to really happen if the false news, one news outlet falsely putting out that the Bitcoin ETF has been approved, sent Bitcoin price up by 10%? What the hell do you think is going to happen when it's actually approved and everybody is reporting about it? Hello? I have been saying now for, I don't know, months, since BlackRock threw their hat in the ring and put in an application with the SEC for a spot Bitcoin ETF, that now is the time to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Okay, so does it sound like a theme I got going here? It looks like my daughter is kind of joining in. Hold on. Hi, sweetheart.
Dad,
how are you?
I'm good. Living the
how was your trip?
Good. We're still here.
Yeah, well, you're down there for a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm down here until Monday night.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that. Okay.
Yeah.
So how's your hubby enjoying it?
He's good. He's just relaxing, talking to his friends. We went to go get a rental at the airport, and I already paid for it, and they turned me away because I didn't have a major credit card.
Yep. Sorry.
It's all right. So
it's true though. It's a pain in the ass, and you got to be a certain age. You got to have a credit card. You got to have all this shit in order to freaking rent a car. It's insane. Yeah. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yep. Oh wait, didn't mean to do that. Trying to get that out of here. There we go. There, that's better. So how's the fam down there?
Where's your other friend that's usually here?
I don't know. Philip is MIA. It's so funny. The other, like 3 weeks ago, I don't think you were here. You were on the stream. I had so many people asking, where's Philip? Where's Philip? Where's Philip? It's like, this is Crypto Coin Mindset, but they only give a shit about Philip. I don't understand. It's like, but I fully expected him to be here, and as a matter of fact, let me double check again, see if he's messaged me since. But last I checked, oh wait, I got a message. Oh, that's from Kayla. She can wait. So yeah, nothing from Philip though. Nothing from Philip. So as far as I know, Philip's supposed to be joining me, but nothing yet. I got no idea. No idea. So you're stuck with me, kid.
That's fine. I didn't really have knowledge yet, but I'm learning.
You're doing great. Okay. I encourage anyone who's new here, because I know we got a couple of new people here, to go back maybe 3 weeks, I think, where Nikki had asked a lot of good questions on this show on Crypto on the Rocks. in regard to like investing into cryptocurrency and stuff. And fortunately that night we did have Philip here. We also had Financial Failure here. Again, Financial Failure joins me and Crypto Jar Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern on the Matrix Money podcast. And all gave her a little bit of advice about investing into cryptocurrency. So she had some really good questions. So I encourage you, if you're new to this whole dollar cost averaging thing, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, at least, right, Nikki? Have I got that right?
Yeah, I think it was like maybe mid-October.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So what is that? That's maybe that's almost 4 weeks ago now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead on in there and check that out. What do we got here? Join the DCA adventure. We hang out at 10 p.m. Where what is that for Financial Failure, Tech Man? Because I know he does a Sunday 10 p.m. stream. Let me know about that. And Lily, thank you. Yes. Lily, like I said, Nikki asked some really good questions that week. So definitely go ahead back and check into that and see, and maybe it's questions that you even have that we, you'll get more than my opinion, because right now you're stuck with me. You got my opinion. But let's see. That dead bourbon. Cheers.
Cheers, Dad. You know I don't drink, but cheers.
I know, that's all right. You're allowed. You can drink water. Lily's drinking water. We can have water. So it's okay too.
Drink some more water. I was out all day today.
Wait, what do we got here? Yeah, exactly. New. What I miss? Tech Man, I'm a simple guy. If you don't spell it out, I might miss it. Just saying. But water and coffee. Yeah, exactly. Water and coffee, baby. And yeah, exactly. You got to have that water. You got to have that coffee. Not trying to advertise, just inviting you to introduce yourself. On your channel? Is that what you're referring to, Tech Man? Yeah, sure, of course. And is that 10 p.m. like today? Because that'll all depend on how much more alcohol I consume between now and then. Just saying.
Yep, Dad might be hitting the sheets pretty soon.
That's all gonna depend on how much I'm pounding down right now. Yeah,
this is weird. The camera's reversed.
Reversed.
Yeah, I'm touching the right side of my head, but in the camera it's showing.
Now I know what you mean. I gotcha.
Yeah.
And I know I jumped Nikki in here, but I did go check the Twitter feed just so everybody's aware. And we had one vote only in the Twitter feed, and that was for H-Bar. So now that gives us XLM in the lead. So Stellar's in the lead, followed by ADA. So those will be the two we're going to dollar cost average into if people don't vote. And we're going to hold the voting open for 5 more minutes. And then we got one vote each for Quant and for H-Bar. So that's where we are with the voting so far. I'm going to hold it, like I said, open for 5 more minutes. I'm going to try and do, not that I got Nikki here. She can ramble on while I do what I need to do. I'm going to try and do a giveaway tonight, but I'm trying to use a software program that's actually integrated with this live streaming software that I use called StreamYard to do it out of the live chat. So bear with me while I do that. But first, let's go see. It looks like we got some comments here. What do we got? Gotcha. And you can advertise all you want. Go ahead. I'm not going to lock you out or whatever. It should allow you to put a link in the stream. Tech Man, go ahead. Put a link in the live chat. And when I'm done, because I'm not going to be here, God willing, I'm not going to be here that long. But if I am, if people are asking questions, I will stay that long. Yeah, that way they can go see your channel and your live stream or whatever you got going on after we're done here. So by all means, put it in the stream. Don't hesitate about doing that. You got my blessing. Anyway,
Dad, you want me
you're
to
combing your hair right now, Nikki? Seriously?
Yeah, I just got out of the shower. I'm sorry.
You're allowed. You're
Do you-
allowed.
do-
You're allowed.
Do you want me to repeat the questions that I asked?
If you want, you can. We'll do. Awesome. Thank you, Tech Man. Please go ahead and put that up there. The only thing with, if you repeat the questions, the only answer you're going to get is my answer. You're not going to get the answer that you got from Philip, which, you know what, not for nothing. You tell me, Nikki. I think that the information that Philip gave you was probably like very useful, given the fact that Philip is looking at it from a perspective of he's just learning to do all this at the same time too. No? Was it more helpful hearing from him than, again, me?
I mean, I listen to my dad more regardless, so. But I think it's just important that some of the people know that regardless whether you have like the amount of income or the percentage that you can put into the Bitcoin just depends on solely what you can afford, is what I learned.
And that's a, that's a great takeaway, Nikki, because at the end of the day, that's why I choose in this show to use $25 as the amount, because like, I would like to believe that even as bad as all this shit is with the economy, that most people can probably muster together $25 to do some investing. So that's why I use that amount. But that is a good point, because sometimes people look at the price of Bitcoin, for example, and they think, oh my God, it's $36,000. How the hell am I going to afford a Bitcoin? Well, you don't have to afford a whole Bitcoin.
Yeah, you can just afford a percentage.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just have to be able to be willing to take the risk, because sometimes it could plummet, and it fluctuates.
Nikki brings up a good point, but here's the thing okay, wait, let me put up here we go. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm an old bastard on the interwebs. But listen, Nikki brings up a good point, and here's the way to consider what Nikki just said. Yes, you could buy Bitcoin potentially today at whatever it was, 36,500, give or take. And then tomorrow wake up and see Bitcoin is at 35. So you just lost money, right? No. The only time you're actually losing money on whatever investment you make in cryptocurrency is when you sell. If you are actually in this with the right mindset, which is being in it for the long term, being in it to hold and watch what's going to happen in our economy and so on happen, because it's going to happen. Shit's going to collapse. Again, I think in my live stream on Monday, I told you about a regional set of banks in Ohio that went belly up. Did you hear about it?
I didn't.
No, nobody did, because they covered it up, sucked them back into a different bank, and the FDIC stepped in so nothing would hit the mainstream media. Well, there's a reason that they're doing that. They're doing that because they don't want to cause like hysteria and panic. And I guess I'm okay with that to a degree. However, you're not getting the correct and full information to make the decisions that you need to make in order to put yourself outside of the system. And to me, that's what investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency does. It puts you outside of the system. And again, for those who might be listening who are gold bugs, okay, I get it. And I'm not saying cryptocurrency is the only thing. I do believe that you should diversify your portfolio, not only within cryptocurrency, but outside of that, which is why, again, a link in the description below, a description of this live stream for Acre Gold. You can dollar cost average into gold for $50 a month over the course of whatever it is, 2-3 months. And then when you hit the amount to actually purchase whatever denomination you decide you want, they'll ship it straight to your damn door. It doesn't get any easier than that for like $50 a month. So consider not only what Nikki is talking about here, but like, yeah, diversify across platforms, across investment portfolios. And I'm not even saying don't even invest in stocks. I mean, do you invest in stocks? If you do, I don't know about it. Do you invest in stocks?
Me?
Yeah.
I have, yes, in the past.
Do you actually hold anything now?
I don't know. I lost my password to get on there. Don't do that, guys. I don't recommend it. But my dad knows I'm forgetful, so.
Yeah, but oh my goodness. Okay, listen. To Nikki's point, you are the bank. Where is it? I got it here somewhere. You are the bank. You are the bank. You are in control of your assets, your access to your assets. So if you lose control, like Nikki just said, she lost her password. Oh, good Lord. You can't do that in cryptocurrency. Okay. If you do that in cryptocurrency, you lose access to all your funds. Everything, it's gone. Don't do that. Go to cryptocoinmindset.com. Check out some of the ways I have articles I've listed there that you can find ways to properly back up your cryptocurrency wallets, and in particular, some other redundancies to make sure you don't lose your shit. Yes. Damn it, Nikki. Anyway, you're lucky I love you, and I do love you. But anyway, yeah. See, even he agrees. Oh no, yeah, exactly.
I opened it when I was 18, so I don't even know what it would be.
Yeah, well, you need to go figure that shit out right now. That's all I'm saying right there. Yeah. It looks like Lily asked a question. What did Lily ask? What are the top 10 cryptos up to right now? Well, Lily, we talked about that when I went through CoinMarketCap. As far as like what each individual project is up to right now, I may be able to speak to a little bit of that, but I may not be able to go into too much depth because at the end of the day, much like you saw when we were talking earlier, TechMan gave me information that I didn't have. And again, I live in this space 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still miss that piece of information. So it's possible that I don't know, but let's see if I can just bring that up, and we'll cruise through it really quick for you, Lily. Okay. Hang on. Okay. So Bitcoin is what it is. I mean, wait, what the hell have I got going here? Hang on a second. Technical difficulties. It could just be operator error because I've had too.
Hey, Dad. I think my dad froze. If anyone can just bear with him for a moment. If y'all can hear me.
Hang on. Let's close. Why won't that close? There we go. Yeah, Nikki, if that happens again, you just keep talking because people can hear you even if I'm not here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so where was I? All right, let's look at this. Bitcoin is what it is. Ethereum, listen. I don't know, Lily. You're gonna kind of get me going because I've had a few drinks now. I am not a fan of Ethereum as I was when Ethereum was proof of work. Now that Ethereum is proof of stake, I think it's too centralized with regard to the nodes. And I'm not saying you shouldn't hold it because Ethereum has first mover advantage and so on. But I don't think Ethereum is where I put all my eggs in that. Tether is a stable coin, so we're going to skip over Tether. BNB. Listen, Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange on the planet. It makes sense that BNB would be a good coin to hold. Again, not financial advice. Do your own damn freaking research. XRP. Again, I am not necessarily the biggest XRP fan. If Philip were here, he would probably be having that conversation about how much of an XRP fan he is. Okay. All right. So hold on. I just saw your new message here, Lily. So hang on one second. Let's get through this. Yeah, we already did the, oh no, you lost your damn password, Nikki. Not your keys, not your cheese. It's those is facts right there. The Tech Man is bringing you facts, Nikki.
My money's floating around somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I'm OG, bro. Yeah, there you go. You know what? To OGs. OG. Okay. Now, Lily rephrased her question. What are my favorite top 10? That's an entirely different question, Lily. Entirely different question. Okay, we're going to make it quick, though. Again, wait, where's my not financial advice, old bastard. Okay. All right. Let's bring this up full screen. I'll tell you. You want to know? I'll tell you. Bitcoin should be in everybody's portfolio. End of day. There we go. Nikki.
Uh-huh.
Keep count, baby. I'm only supposed to go to 10. So that's number 1.
Okay.
Ethereum. Again, not a fan of Ethereum, but it probably should grace your portfolio. So I hold, and you should hold probably a little bit of Ethereum. I do not hold BNB, so we're going to skip right by that. XRP. I personally don't hold any more XRP, but given all of the stuff that they've had, a lot of the, let me bring this like this. Given a lot of the, help me, what's the word I want? Connections, contracts, etc., that they've made recently since they won their case against the SEC, it makes sense to me to hold some XRP. All right, that should put me at number 3, right, Nikki?
Yep.
Okay, fuck Solana. Cardano. I'm sorry, you should be holding Cardano. I know there's a lot of people that have like just negative issues with Cardano for whatever reason. I guess a lot of the reasons probably because they're slow to development. But here's the thing with Cardano. Okay, here's the thing. They put together their blockchain very scientifically. They actually take the time to not only do the proper research, to conduct the proper scientific method, but then have it reviewed by their peers, which is what takes them so long to come to market. But Cardano's had 0. Here, can you see my fingers there? 0 downtime. 0. So if you're not holding Cardano, shame the fuck on you. Okay. All these others, skip by them. Avalanche. As we've gone through this, I think Avalanche, huge. If you go to cryptocoinmindset.com, look up the beginner crypto portfolio, Avalanche is one of those items, one of those cryptos that I believe you should be hanging on to. Where's that put me, Nikki? Where am I at?
5.
5. All right. Now, as much as I like Polygon Matic, I don't know that I would jump into that in my top 10. Link, on the other hand, absolutely. CryptoCoinMindset.com, look up that beginner crypto portfolio, and Link should definitely be part of your portfolio. I'm sorry, again, not financial advice, whatever. I don't give a shit at this point. But the point is that Link, in order for things to operate properly inside smart contracts, you need to be able to pull in information from outside of the smart contract, so from the real world. And Link has got first runner advantage with regard to doing that. And they've made some huge connections over the last month. So Link definitely should be part of your portfolio. Okay. Now here's where people are going to call me controversial, perhaps. I think you should either have BCH, so Bitcoin Cash, or Litecoin in your portfolio. Again, much like I talked about earlier, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose Litecoin. And the reason for that is because you want to be able to spend your cryptocurrency. You want to be able to use it for what it was meant to be used for, which is to purchase shit. Well, you can't purchase shit if you don't have cryptocurrency to use to do it. Now, Why would you want to, after spending your hard-earned fiat dollars to put it into Bitcoin, why would you want to spend your damn Bitcoin and lose it? You don't. Get Litecoin. You can still use the Lightning Network. You can still buy what you need to buy. And guess what? You can still hold your damn Bitcoin. Wake up. Wake up. All right. Where am I, Nikki?
You're going on 7.
7. All right. Thank you for keeping track for me. All right. XLM. Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Well, okay. Let's clarify. If you're going to hold XRP or XLM, pick one or the other. You don't necessarily need to have both. Okay? So, Nikki, don't count this one against me, because in theory, you could do XRP or you could do XLM. I'll leave that to you. Do your own damn research and figure it out. So I'm still on 7. Okay. You know what I'm going to say, right? Have you been around here enough to know? Monero. Okay, here we go. Whoops. I don't want to do that. I'm closing down the screen for a second because I want you to see my face. Having a privacy coin, at least one. I'm going to suggest for you to have more than one. But having at least one privacy coin, and at this point, Monero, potentially being the largest privacy coin, is going to set you in a good position going forward. Let's be honest. What's going on in the world is fucked at this point. Okay? We are losing our rights more and more every day. And unfortunately, I think it is going to be a necessity that, whoops, I was trying to delete that and I just completely screwed that up. Sorry about that, guys. You need to be able to transact with some kind of privacy. Bitcoin is pseudonymous. So once someone knows what your Bitcoin address is, you're no longer private. And if you're actually accessing Bitcoin from a centralized cryptocurrency exchange, so like Coinbase, for example, they have all your KYC information. So you are not anonymous with regard to that. So it is my opinion to you that you should hold at least one privacy coin. Monero is the biggest. It is yet to be hacked. The U.S. government. Why do you think the U.S. government is paying hackers, offering a bounty of over $500,000 for anyone who can hack Monero? Why do you think that is? Because they know they can't figure out what the fuck you're doing behind it. You have complete privacy in a privacy coin. That's the point.
Cheers, Dad.
If you don't want Monero, I understand. If you're looking for my other suggestion with regard to what privacy coin, Pirate Chain. Ticker R, like the pirate. R, matey. Okay? The problem with Pirate Chain is that you can't really get it on any regulated exchanges. So you have to get it on a decentralized exchange. The only centralized exchange that actually has it is KuCoin. And normally I promote KuCoin to the moon. Unfortunately, now if you live in the United States, KuCoin's basically shoving it up your ass. So sorry, guys. Anyway, so Nikki, where does that put me with Monero? That puts me at 8.
8.
Okay. Hold on one second. Let me see what I'm going to go with yes, really. I don't know what you're referring to there, Lily.
I think we're talking about the privacy coin and the hacking. How the government's
to pay people to hack it, but they can't.
I mean, yeah, that's legit. I actually put that in an article on my website, cryptocoinmindset.com. Look up privacy coins, and you'll see I link to the actual link to the U.S. government trying to pay somebody to hack the damn thing. Wait, there was another one here. Yes, we will see a lot of movement. You are correct. And Nikki, I think she's answering you saying yes. So go to my website. Matter of fact, Lily, if you go to my website, you're going to get an alert because my SSL certificate has expired. Basically, that it's going to tell you it's not secure. It's absolutely secure. I have to renew my certificate. So just ignore that. Go buy that and go check it out. Check out Privacy Coins, and you'll find the link there in the article on Privacy Coins that will explain to you the U.S. government trying to pay people to hack Monero because they can't do it themselves. Good. That's how it should be. Anyway, I do believe H-bar. Now, here's the thing. Here we go. Okay, if you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know I believe I have libertarian ideals as a whole. And part of those libertarian ideals are the fact that you should have privacy in what you do. The government shouldn't be able to come in and interfere in your shit. And in particular, okay, I don't want to get this this stream like, because YouTube is very YouTube is already shadow banning me. If I know I've tested it. I've actually showed it on a couple of live streams where they're shadow banning this particular channel because sometimes I got a big mouth and I just shoot my shit. But anyway, here's the thing. Hedera is centralized as blockchains go. And part of what I like about cryptocurrency is that it's decentralized. In particular, it allows you to do stuff and be able to do stuff without anyone's permission. Now, Bitcoin and Cardano, to be quite frank, are probably the two most decentralized, maybe even Monero, throw that in there, are probably the most centralized cryptocurrencies available currently today. And those cryptocurrencies, again, if depending on what your KYC situation is with Bitcoin and Hedera and so on, excuse me. I've had too much to drink. Okay, the Bitcoin and
because Leo's talking on the phone.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna mute myself. Leo's talking on the phone.
That's okay, sweetie. What was the other thing I was just saying? It was a Monero, Bitcoin, and what was the other thing? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm lost. Anyway, the point is that the more decentralized a cryptocurrency is, the better it is for humanity as a whole, because the government can't have the control over it wants to have over it. So you would think that I would not want anything to do with Hedera Hashgraph because it is centralized to the point of 28 governing council members. However, I realize that in order to get the average person, so Nikki, who's sitting here on this live stream, I love this girl, but at the end of the day, to get people like her who are still learning about cryptocurrency into the cryptocurrency space, it means we're going to have to do some kind of bridging. So we're going to have to go from what she already knows. So she knows how to open a bank account, I'm going to assume. She knows how to put money in her checking account. She knows how to put money in a savings account and all this other crap, right? But we need to get it from there to the overall group of people, like that curve, that adoption curve of people being able to get from where Nikki is to get to where Bitcoin is. And in order to do that, we're going to need a bridge. And that bridge is going to be taking stuff like the TradFi industry, so traditional banking as it currently exists, and bringing it into the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. In order to do that, we're going to need things like Hedera. It's unfortunately or fortunately a necessary evil. And Nikki just sent me, I know you guys can't see it. Nikki just sent me a private message inside the stream
We
here.
live in the land of the free that is no longer free, folks.
Amen. I mean, I was about to tell you, tell that to them. Put it in the live chat. It's okay. Because you want to know what? Nikki's not wrong. It's the sad truth of the situation. But it only makes sense. Again, I'm trying to bring it back to answer Lily's question. I know, Lily, I've gotten off on a fucking tangent and I'm so sorry. But like, to answer Lily's question, my top 10. I think Hedera has to be currently part of that top 10. And so does Quant. So there's my 10. I think they need to be part of that because those two entities are going to bring, or hopefully are going to bring, people who are not at all familiar with cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, any of that bullshit into it. By once people start seeing all these spot Bitcoin ETFs and all this other crap, guess what? And the mainstream media is going to start covering price action for Bitcoin. Price action isn't where Bitcoin is at. I get it. It's exciting. It's nice to make some money, all that crap. I get it. I encourage you all, and I'm going to make Nikki talk in a minute so I can put the link to it in the live chat. Go back and watch my live stream from Wednesday, where I talk about how Bitcoin is the best way to store your energy. Because think about it. When you save your money, you're currently saving it more than likely in US dollars. They're depreciating US dollars every single fucking day. Okay? Every single day. Your purchasing power with the US dollar drops daily, every day. You need to, one, understand that when you work and you get a paycheck, that paycheck is your energy. That's a representation of the energy you put in to earn that money. Currently, you're taking that energy and you're saving it in US dollar, which is losing its value. It's being literally devalued every day. Bitcoin gives you the opportunity to take that same energy and save it in an appreciating asset, something that's going to outlive the fiat currency system, let's be honest. And frankly, something that's going to appreciate. So when it's time for you to use that future energy, because let's look at it from perspective. You've got two people on the screen in front of you right now. You have this old bastard that's sitting here in front of you, and you got this kid who's sitting here in front of you that is like in your 20s. Yes, I know I'm going to embarrass myself right now. Yeah, okay. Is in her 20s.
Yep.
When she goes to use her money in 40 years, when it's time for her to retire, do you think she wants to use the US dollar, even if they convert it into a fucking CBDC, which is going to be a nightmare, by the way? Or would it be better in Bitcoin, which at that point is going to be 6 figures minimum, if not 7? I leave it to you to decide. I leave it to you. Let's see. I got a comment here. Hold on one second. Let me see what it is before I go wandering off here. Yes.
Wow.
And that's, I think that's in relation to the fact that the U.S. government is paying, got a bounty out to hack Monero. And thank you, Lily. Lily, you have no idea how much I appreciate you being here. I really, truly do. I truly do. Okay. Now what was I supposed to go do? I'm supposed to go do something besides have a beer.
Links, Dad.
I said I was gonna go do it while you chatted, Nikki. Come on, you're supposed to help me out here.
Links, Pops. Links.
Links to what was? Oh yes, thank you. See, I love you. links to Wednesday's live stream. Okay, you go ahead and chat for a minute. Give me a minute to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So I don't care. Ramble about whatever you want.
So when my dad was talking about the bridges, right? When you have your money in your savings and you have the bridge that you want to cross to get it into, the into the Bitcoin, that bridge can be a little wobbly because you're like, oh, do I really know if this is a good idea? I promise you it is a good idea. As my dad put, not financial advice, but you want to make sure that you protect yourself for the near future in the way that this economy is going. Right now, we're in a recession. There's no doubt about it. Our US dollar, our value is plummeting. I work full time as a supervisor, 40 hours a week, and I tell you, when I receive my check, I'm like, bleh. It's horrible. There's no value to it. I pour my hard work, sweat, and tears as a 25-year-old into a job, and as my dad said, there's no value to it. There's nothing. Hi,
Yeah.
Dad.
Hi, I'm back. I for everybody that's here on the live stream, I did pump the link to my live stream from this past Wednesday where I actually lay everything out about using Bitcoin as a better store of your energy. So I encourage you to please go view that. And here's the thing. This is not a new concept. It's not a concept I even came up with. It's a concept that honestly I first heard from Mark Moss. Link to his channel is in the description of this live stream below. The man is articulate. He does his homework. He pulls history in. If you're not following him, shame on you. Get the hell over there and go follow this man. Okay. And here's the thing though. I heard about, like, I had him explain that and it made sense to me in my head, like probably about a year ago. And then about less than a week ago, I was listening to What Bitcoin Did. That is another podcast. And again, I don't have that link in my description below of this live stream right here. However, if you go to the live stream link I just gave you in the chat, it is there. And let me tell you what, I mean, I know the majority of the live streams that this gentleman puts out is about Bitcoin. And I'll be the first here to tell you I'm no Bitcoin maxi. I believe in Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to lead the way. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin, I don't think is the end all be all. I believe that there are going to be other cryptocurrency opportunities with regard to in the cryptocurrency space, not just Bitcoin. So, but there she is. I zipped out because it looked like you probably went and clicked that link, I'm guessing.
I was trying to join the chat, but all my YouTubes are signed out, and again, my passwords, ADHD brains, but it's all right.
All right, what's Tech Man? Tell this woman about passwords, will you? For crying out loud, Tech Man, come on, help me out here, will you? Anyway, so yeah, please give that a watch. Go to the other podcasts that I have listed in that description. Because at the end of the day, again, they're more articulate than I am. I'm more of I'm like a rough stone. I'm gonna tell you the way it is, pretty straight, and I'm gonna tell you if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. I don't care. And I mean no disrespect by that, but it's like, come on, pick up your pants. Let's go figure it out because ain't nobody coming to save you. There's nobody coming to save you. The government is not coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to save yourself. Yeah, Tech Man. Tell this woman, will you? Tell her. Get her passwords together. Tell her. Oh, my goodness. Man. Jeez Louise. Anyway.
Bye.
I'm glad you guys are still here. All right. Yeah. All right. Hey, Lily, I hope that answers your question. I hope that gives you a good perspective. And again, you heard it from someone in their 20s who's got literally their whole life ahead of them. And unfortunately, this deficit spending that we're doing is robbing my grandchildren of their future. And the only way to be outside of that is to either put yourself outside of that if you're in a position to be able to do that, or to set yourself in a position to be able to help your progeny be outside of that. I mean, that's what I got, folks. What do we got here? There's this thing called index cards.
Yeah, I use them too. It's all right.
That's too funny. Oh, wait. Here you go, Nikki. Here you go.
No, Nana.
See, write that shit down and put it in your safe.
What'd you say now?
If you want to use that TV, I'll show you how to use it.
Okay, I'm just doing a
All right, and Lily, good. I'm
A
glad,
live
Lily,
stream
you're
right
still
now.
here. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you appreciate that. At the end of the day, that's where we're at. I am like, wait till I see Philip. He and I are gonna have some words because he ain't here today. I'm just saying. Anyway, oh, I'm dead, man.
Dad, I hope you ate dinner. We're gonna have
Yeah, I did
acid
eat dinner,
reflux
thank
later.
God. I did eat dinner. Otherwise, I'd already be on the floor probably.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right, let's clear that out here. All right. Listen.
What?
I'm sorry.
Te quiero qué? The village?
I appreciate everybody being here. I truly do. I really appreciate everybody being here. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I showed everybody the portfolio, right? Oh, but what I didn't do was tell you where we are with regard to the voting, right?
Right.
Okay. So let's put on my eyeballs so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Again, old guy. All right, let's see. All right, looks like we're definitely dollar cost averaging into XLM. So Stellar is a winner chicken dinner for this week. And it looks like by one vote, we're going to also be doing Cardano, ADA. So those are our $2 cost averaging items. Thank you for everyone that took the time to vote this week. I appreciate that very much. Find someone you can trust and put it in their safe. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You ain't got your own damn safe. Put in somebody else's safe you trust. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. At this point, I think everybody should probably have a safe, right? You're going to get involved in cryptocurrency. It's probably a good idea. Just saying, what do I know? Yeah, little things. Little things.
All things, Dad. Little things.
Little things. Anyway, listen. I know Nikki has been talking about like her well, let me ask, because honestly, I don't know. So let's ask the question. So where are you doing, or where were you doing the trading that you lost your password? Was it like Robinhood or something?
No, it was called Stash.
I am completely not familiar with that. If anybody's familiar with Stash, come on, put it in the live chat. Okay, so basically that allowed it kind of, I'm assuming it's like Robinhood or that kind of thing, and it allowed you to invest in different stocks, etc.
Yeah, like Apple and Tesla and all that stuff.
Okay.
All the new age junk.
Okay. Now, again, remember, I mean, Nikki is when Nikki's talking about losing her passwords and all that kind of thing. Remember, she's referring to traditional investing, so stocks, etc., index funds, that kind of thing. When I refer to cryptocurrency investing, this is why I promote the Tangent wallet. These are the old Tangent wallets. Watch, there's a new video coming out with Tangent where you can actually control your seed phrase. Part of what I love about Tangent is you don't got to worry about that shit. You can literally set it up, back it up, and have it ready to rock and roll in like 3 to 5 minutes. What was that, hon?
It's blurry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it where it's like shows there, but unfortunately,
Like right in front of your face. Yeah, there you go. That works.
All right, there it is. Again, there's a new video coming out with regard to those, which will allow you to control your seed phrase and to be able to back that up that way. But what I like about these cards is you don't need that. All you need to do is secure these cards. And guess what? In less than 5 minutes, you've got all your cryptocurrency set up and backed up that quick. So this, as far as I'm concerned, and as I promote these things, this is what I use now. I don't promote Ledger anymore. I do still promote Trezor, because it's open source, and I know I've got a lot of people that like Trezor. But frankly, this is what I use almost exclusively 100% of the time now. So I know Nikki's talking about like her trading account for like stocks, but you need to be able to be in control of all your stuff, not just your stock portfolio. If you're doing it on Robinhood or whatever it is, doesn't matter, Webull, it doesn't matter. The point of the matter is you still need to make sure that you're in control of that information. So make sure that you are. And if you are doing cryptocurrency, I'm going to suggest Tangem. I just am. Link is in the description of this live stream below. It's easy. And that's what's going to help with mass adoption, if you ask me, is the ease at which people can take what they already know and transfer it into the cryptocurrency space. I mean, seriously. Trezor. I don't have one here in front of me. Let's see if I can find a picture. Hold on one second. Trezor is a cryptocurrency hardware wallet that you can store your cryptocurrency on. It is open source, so you can see what any updates, etc., that is going on. Here we go. Let me just bring it up for you so you can actually see it. Lily, hang on one second. Here we go. And I got a link to this in the description of this live stream below, Lily, if you're interested. Again, this is meant for long-term hodl, or if you're going to be holding your cryptocurrency long-term, which I suggest that you consider some of your investments at least be in a long-term status. Trezor is an opportunity to do that. Again, link in the description. I prefer now, because I think it's just so much easier, the Tangem wallet. That is my suggestion to you. And it looks like Lily, yeah. I stopped. Okay, here's the thing. With regard to Ledger, I was a big proponent and promoter of Ledger for the longest time. And it's not like Ledger's bad. I have nothing against Ledger. However, Ledger rolled out, and again, if you go to cryptocoinmindset.com or you go to my YouTube channel and look up Ledger, you'll see Ledger launch or proposed launching a recover service, which basically would allow you to be able to back up your Ledger wallet by giving access to your private keys to one or three individuals, and then two of those three would be able to give you that information back. So if you're like Nikki and forget your password, you'd be able to go and get that information by confirming you are who you say you are from two of these three individuals. And while that's I'm sorry, what was that, honey?
We got another question.
Yeah, there is another. Go ahead.
Tangem easy?
Yeah, I am going to get to that. I just want to round this up real quick about the Ledger. And while that seems like it's a good thing with regard to the Ledger, here's the thing. At the end of the day, you are the bank. You are the sole person responsible. And yes, you should have backup methods in place in order to be able to not lose your cryptocurrency. But they should be your choices in what those backup methods are. They should be yours. With Ledger was proposing backup measures that eventually, given, I mean, if these countries where these companies reside that would have your backup seed phrase ever got pressured by the government, in theory, the government would have access to your cryptocurrency. Not acceptable. Not fucking acceptable at all. At the end of the day, remember, this is your way outside of their system. So this is why, I mean, Ledger put that on the back burner, but this is why I no longer promote Ledger and I promote Tangem. And to the question Nikki was just highlighting right here, is transferring from Ledger to Tangem easy? Yes. And I did a video on that. So let me find that video real quick. And I'm going to put it in here into the live chat, Lily, so you can look. Give me 1 second to find that. Nikki, go ahead and jab a jaw for a second while I find that video, will you?
Okay.
I know I'm putting you on the spot. I apologize.
That's fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
Where is it? I know it's here. I just got to find it. Hang on.
Pra dormir? Mãe, já pronto pra dormir? No.
Where is my Tangem wallet list? It's because I'm trying to find it. That's the problem. If I wasn't trying to find it, it would be like, oh, there it is. All right, let me try this. Let me try search again. Tangem. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm getting that link for you right now, Lily. I'm going to put it in the description, in the live chat. That way you can go ahead at your leisure. And basically, I transfer some Bitcoin and Ethereum off the ledger and to the Tangem wallet. And yes, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, quite frankly. So there's that video. There it is right there. Whoops, where do we go? If you don't sign up for Ledger Recovery and still use Ledger, are you safe? Lily, you have no idea how much of a phenomenal question that is. That is a super question. Let's answer that question. Again, I will put a link to a video I did that will help to explain it further. But the short answer is, according to Ledger, yes. Because if you don't sign up for the service, supposedly, even though their firmware update allows for your Ledger device to actually perform the recover service, if you don't sign up for it, supposedly you're safe. Here's my problem with that. We're trusting a closed source situation to say that they're not actually extricating my private keys. And while Ledger is probably one of the biggest leaders in the cryptocurrency space with regard to cold storage of your cryptocurrency assets, and they would probably never do that, the fact that they can inject that into your Ledger device on an update, which if you don't update, then your Ledger doesn't function properly, so you got to update it, is concerning to me. So that's why no on the Ledger to me. But to answer your question, in theory, the answer is yes, you're safe. But I would say that I wouldn't count on that. That's part of what I like about Tangem. Tangem, once you get those cards, once you get the cards, that's it. There are no updates forced to those cards. Those cards are those cards. If you need to update, like Tangem just went from what I showed you, the 1.0.
My dad's volume cut out. Just give him a minute.
My volume's gone? Can you hear me at all?
No.
I don't know. According to this, I've got volume.
Oh, Dad.
Yes.
Your son-in-law connected his headphones to my phone. Now I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. And Lily's saying she can hear me. So
Okay.
I'm still here. Okay, good.
Oh.
It's a you problem, Nicole. A you problem.
That was him.
Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Anyway, so as I was saying about Tangem, Tangem, once you get those cards, that's it. Tangem went from 1.0, which is all the videos that I have currently in my video playlist with regard to Tangem are 1.0 wallet solutions. The 2.0, actually, I'm going to be doing another video. Watch for that. It's coming, which will give you the option to be able to control your seed phrase. Is the next iteration of Tangem. So, for example, if whatever Tangem does next, 1.0 will still work because there's nothing to update. It works. 2.0 will still work because guess what? There's nothing to update. It still works. And then when they come out with a new one, I'll assume that's going to be 3.0, will still work because guess what? It still works. And yes, thank you, Lily. You're saving myself and Nikki from ourselves there. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's why, Lily, to answer your question, I know I got off on a tangent and I need another damn beer, damn it. But anyway, I know I got off on a tangent, and yes, Tangem, my new suggested recommended wallet. It is probably beside Exodus, because Exodus is a good hardware and hot wallet. Again, you want to know more about hot wallets, link, head over to Crypto Coin Mindset, look up hot wallets, all kinds of great information with regard to that there. And yeah, Tangem hardware wallet, cold storage, long-term hodl. That's my suggestion to you. Again, link in the description below. Here's the thing too. Link in the description. If you use that link, you get 10% off your purchase. 10% off without even having to do anything. So my suggestion is go check it out. Yeah, there we go. Lily, you're I appreciate that. You're very welcome, Lily. You are very welcome. Again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I mean, I know I'm having a good time having a drink, although in a minute I'm going to go get another drink, but like having a drink and sitting here shooting the shit. And I appreciate the fact that Nikki took the time out of her schedule, because I know here's the thing. My daughter flew down to Florida to go visit family. So she's taking the time right now out of her family time to join me here and support me. And I really appreciate that. And I hope she understands how much I appreciate that. But like, you know, the fact of the matter is it's appreciated, because sometimes I don't necessarily connect with everybody, which is why I love having Philip here, because Philip has a very unique perspective, and you know, sometimes he'll say something that clicks with somebody that doesn't necessarily something I might say. So I appreciate the time that everyone takes to join into the chat. So Lily, thank you so much for being in the chat. And Nikki, I really appreciate you being here. I think you know that, you know, I love you. But you know, I really appreciate all of it. I do. And so you're very welcome, Lily, to get that explanation. Nikki.
Yes, Dad.
You think you can help me out? Hold down the fort for a minute so I can go get another beer.
Okay.
Okay, it's all you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put you even up full screen. It's all you. Talk about what you need.
Okay. Guys, I don't know what to talk about. Oh. Anyways, I was going on a tangent about, you know, how when you receive your paycheck, I don't know where you guys are from, but my dad and I are from Massachusetts, so we call it Taxachusetts. When you receive your paycheck, you've worked 40 hours, right? You're getting minimum wage, maybe $1 more. That $1 more doesn't really matter because they take it away in tax. So my dad's always taught me that you need to invest it into something.
so that your dollar becomes worth more, because a dollar as is in your paycheck is worth nothing. So if you guys have any more questions for my dad, you can comment them down below and he will be sure to answer them. I know he's enjoying himself right now, going to get another beer. But after raising over 7 kids, both of his own and not, he's definitely given us some tidbits on how to be financially comfortable and make it through life in general. So anybody can, leave him some comments and he'll give you some advice and some not so financial advice. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just going to brush my hair. What part of Mass are we from? We are from Southern Massachusetts. Not going to go into specifics because this is live stream and I do have children, so I do not want to blast where I am on social media. But we can definitely admit that it's really expensive. Very expensive. I was very grateful that my dad. Hey, Dad.
Hi.
Hi.
I could kind of hear what you were saying, but not all of it, so sorry about that.
Yeah, we were just talking about how, when you receive your paycheck, as you were saying, that, your dollar amount would be worth more if you invested it into something, because as is worth nothing.
And it continues to be degraded and otherwise devalued on a daily basis. Welcome.
And then
to
this
the
question, what part of Mass are you guys from? I said
so
Southern
Southeastern
Massachusetts.
Mass. Yeah.
Yes.
Southeastern Mass. To answer your question there, what do we got here?
Could tell by the accent.
Could tell by your
I'm actually
so
told
funny.
I have a Southern accent sometimes because I've lived all over the world. You can ask my dad.
Yeah, well, that's true. You have been around a little bit, yeah.
All right, Pops. I'm gonna hop off here because I'm getting a little bit of a headache from looking at my phone. So thank you guys for me.
I appreciate you being here, sweetie. Thank you, and thank you for holding down the fort while I went and got myself another beer. That may be the last one of the night, so there it is.
I hope
so. Have a good time down in Florida.
Pops.
Have a good time in Florida.
I will. Ciao, ciao, base.
All right, I love you. Bye, honey.
Bye.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So, thank you to Nikki for being here. I am like so surprised. No Philip. I am like in shock. Shock and all. All right. Well, cheers. I'm going to polish down the little bit of this last beer here. I'm thinking, unless somebody wants to come and join me live here and chat about crypto, this might be winding me down right now. And so let's see. Tech Man, I mean, feel free, throw in a link if necessary to send some people that are here over to another live stream. Keep it going, bring in the weekend talking crypto, etc. And yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll check, make sure I didn't get a message from Philip with regard to being here, which kind of surprises me because he's about as consistent as like a grandfather clock or whatever. But like, nope, nada. Does not appear so. All right, no problem. I get it. I mean, crap comes up and, things happen and you got to just do what you need to do in order to, get through. Family first. I say that all the time. If you've been here for any length of time, I say that all the time. All right. Well, I am going to wrap things up. Looks like we're starting to lose a few people here, so I may not be able to give you a link to send you to go see Tech Man unless that's it. Oh, here he is. Did you see the link earlier? No, I did not, Tech Man. It did not come through. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can't give you permissions to do that. No. I would have thought you should be able to. I didn't think there was an issue with that. Well, crap. I didn't see the link, Tech Man. So for whatever reason, the streaming service is blocking you from putting that in here. You're banned from Twitter. What about Facebook? Or send me an email. I'll put my email in here. That'll all right. That way you can. Oops, gotta do that correctly. Otherwise, that isn't gonna work. Hello. Okay. Or send me a. Yeah, I actually tried to mod you, Tech Man, and it won't let me. I don't know why. Don't know why. It might be because I need to actually be inside of YouTube in order to do it. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to try and actually do that right now. Hang on 1 second. All right, let's see here. It's reverbing on me right now because I'm into that. No problem, Tech Man. Take your time. Take your time. In the meantime, here we go. Hang on. Huh. Even inside YouTube, it's not allowing me to do it. Well, I don't understand the. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. All right, Tech Man. I made you a mod inside of YouTube, so hopefully you can maybe add that now, or like I said, just shoot me a message in my email, and I will send that out here in the live chat to everybody. Oh, yep, I got it. I got it, Tech Man. Hang on 1 second. All right. Okay, I just put that in the live stream for everybody, so you can head on over, join Tech Man there, and oops. All right, there we go. So that's there for everybody, and yeah, head on over there because I'm wrapping up pretty shortly. I will try and head over there, Tech Man. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I ain't gonna lie. Cheers. But I will give it a show. And yeah. All right. So again, for those who are voting, I appreciate your time and your votes. So we're going to be DCAing this week into bringing it over here. My cards. You know, Tech Man talked earlier to Nikki about cards. Well, here you go. I gotta have the cards. XLM and ADA. Those are the two that we are dollar cost averaging into this week. So thank you to everyone that voted on all the platforms, including Twitter. I appreciate that. All right, for those who are heading over to go watch Tech Man, it says starts at 10. I'm assuming that's Eastern time. So head on over. The link is in the live chat to head over there and to join him. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Tech Man. I very much Awesome. Thank you, Lily. Lily, it's been so good to have you here. I really appreciate everything. And obviously, I think you got into that conversation with my daughter a little bit. I appreciate that. And honestly, thank you to her. I mean, she took the time after traveling literally hours, an entire day, basically, to Florida, to take time to be here today. So that I just can't say enough about that. I just can't. And I want to share this. I know I don't necessarily talk like religion. Yeah, tech man. I'll remind everybody again, honestly, before we go. I generally don't talk like religion, that kind of thing. But it's funny because I've had this conversation with Philip. Is this the one? Yes. Hold on one second. Let me clear this out of the way. Because I tell him all the time how, like, I talk to my kids sometimes and they just don't listen because and I get it, they've got their own things going on. They literally have their their lives, and it's a struggle to just get through day to day here at this point. I tell Philip all the time that you can't basically preach in your own town, and I was trying to remember where it was said in the Bible, and here Luke 4:24, amen, I say to you, no prophet is accepted in his own native place. And that's true. I mean, so the fact that Nikki was even here listening to this and helping to put this information out is like winner, chicken frickin' dinner. And I get it. My other kids, we talk all the time, and it's like, they're just trying to make ends meet, try and keep the roof over their heads, the food on the table, and that's what you got to do first and foremost. Family first and foremost. And I know in the United States we got Thanksgiving coming up this week, and I've already put together a quick video for that, so watch for that on Thanksgiving Day. That's coming. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Well, thank you. I'm appreciative of you. Because you want to know what? This show wouldn't be this show without people in the live chat, without people coming on the live stream, chatting about cryptocurrency. This is how we start to like spread the word. It's got to be a kind of grassroots thing like we've got kind of going right here. So thank you. Hopefully you'll be here next week, every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Crypto on the Rocks. I know you're bringing water, and Lily, cheers on the water. But you can bring whatever drink you want, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be bringing some kind of alcohol. Sorry, just is what it is. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. That's why Jesus had to leave it. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. If Philip was here, we'd be having a philosophical discussion right now, or what's the word with the regard to religion? I'm sorry, I don't have a brain fart right now. But anyway, we'd be having that discussion if Philip was here, because he's all about that. And yes, thank you, Lily, for understanding what I'm putting out there. I appreciate that very much. And you're right. You're right. And that's why I've taken to YouTube, and that's why I have the website I have, and that's why I try to put this information out there, because I'm going to lay it out. I believe that this is why I'm here at this point. This is why I'm here, to get this word out. I believe God wants me to get this word out. And I think cryptocurrency is going to be one of the ways that people are able to lessen their pain in what's coming. That's just the facts of what I got here. So, yes, cheers. I know you're probably drinking water, but we're going to cheers you with this. I'm going to pound this down there and we're going to call it. All right. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, everyone, link in the live chat right there. Link in the live chat from Techman to make sure you head over and join his live stream. because we're definitely going to be wrapping this up. So make sure you head over there, show him some love and support. I wanted to do that giveaway. Dag nabbit. But like, there's only a couple of people left in the stream. I'm going to have to wait until the live stream this coming week, and then I will do the giveaway. What I'm going to do initially in order to test this new the giveaway system that goes along with this live stream is to use my ebook that I've written. I'm actually in the process of rewriting the ebook. The one I've written is kind of a 1.0 version to explain to people about blockchain and cryptocurrency and how it can help them to change their trajectory, their path, etc. And so that's what I was looking to do tonight. And I apologize that we kind of got way off track with regard to that. And I didn't do that. So for those of you that are still here, make sure you join me Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern on my channel. In order to do that, I'll probably do that one of those 2 days, if not both days, in order to test that integration with the software and make sure that that is functional. For those, Lily, it might be a good thing for you. So you can, link up, guys. Go follow that link for Tech Man. Go. Lily, it might be a good idea. Make sure you join me Monday, 10 a.m., Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time on my channel for the live stream I've got coming up. You'll see a notice about it soon. And I will do the giveaway then. And Lily, this might be good for you. Honestly, no matter what, I might still give it to you regardless. Matter of fact, Lily, I put my email in this live chat. Go grab it, hit me up. I'll make sure I send you a link so you can go ahead and grab that ahead of time. And that way you want to, you can read through that book, and you'll be prepped for when I do the 2.0 version that's coming out soon. Yes. Thumbs up. I want to, but I work. Well, I get it. I understand. You may not be able to, but seriously, send me an email. I'll make sure you get it. I understand if you can't listen to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is not necessarily good for a lot of people. I understand. No problem. As long as you're going to join me Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks, we're going to do it here eventually. I just need to test it out first to make sure how it's working, make sure it's working correctly. So I might do it on a couple of other live streams prior to this one. So yes, I would love to have you there. You've been great here in this tonight. So thank you. Yes, thank you, Lily. You're great. Friday nights. Yep. I understand. And I'm here every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for Crypto on the Rocks. So I appreciate you being here. Please make sure you join me. A couple of things again. Remember, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, tick the bell icon, click the all. That way you get notified every time I go live. And for those who are new here, Lily, so maybe you, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. That way you're going to get a notification every time I go live, for that matter, as well as a bunch of other information, including the information about bot trading, including the information about the online cryptocurrency seminar. Get all that information direct by logging in to and signing up for my newsletter. Go ahead, link in the description below. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. And what do we got here? Awesome. Good. I'm glad. Please make sure you send me that email again. It's in the description of this live stream, and I'll make sure I get you a copy. Okay, excellent. Good. I look forward to seeing your email, so I look forward to that. And Tech Man, hey, thank you for being here, Tech Man. You guys, you have been great. Even Tech Man has been here on all my videos, even during the day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Again, just to round it up before I call it a night here. Link is in the live chat. Go join Techman. He said his live stream starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, so about another 20 minutes or so. Head on over there, show the man some love, and go talk crypto. It sounds like he's talking about dollar cost averaging into crypto, so head over there. Make sure you do that. If you're new here again, make sure you hit that like button. Smash it up. I want the algorithm to see that people are actually enjoying this video. I really appreciate that. You want to also help me out. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel up to over 1,000 subscribers. I'm up short about 145 subscribers. In order to do that, you can help me by sharing this with other people, people you might think might be interested in cryptocurrency. So go ahead and share this this channel, this live stream. I appreciate that very much. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell icon. Oh my goodness. That says it all right there. I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto, because I really do believe that cryptocurrency is going to be the best way for you to be outside of this system, outside of what's coming, outside of all the dysfunction and collapse that is potentially going to happen within the TradFi and traditional banking space. And just do. Guys, you're awesome. I appreciate it. Tech Man. Appreciate that. Lily, appreciate that very much. Very much. All right. I am going to wrap it. Again, link in the description. Link in the live chat. Go join Tech Man. Go join him. Show him some support. Appreciate that. And again, going to be live Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Going to be talking, who knows, whatever cryptocurrency information needs to be passed on to you. And then Tuesday with Crypto Jar and Financial Failure on the Matrix Money podcast. Link to that channel and the podcast in the description of this live stream below. Go follow us there. We got a lot of good information coming out to you. We're looking at it from a bunch of different perspectives, not just age perspectives. Like, again, I'm the old guy. There ain't no two ways about it. I'm the old guy. And even of that group of people talking cryptocurrency, I'm the old guy. Go figure. But here's the thing. Those two guys are probably close, similar in age, but they're coming at it from two different perspectives. Crypto Jar is looking at it from a perspective of mining and a perspective of newbieism. Like, he's still new to the space, even though he's putting out a lot of information. He's basically taking the information he's learning as he's learning it and passing it on to you on his channel. Again, link to his channel in the description of this live chat, live stream below. And Financial Failure, I mean, I love that guy. He is funny as fuck. I mean, end of day. And I mean, he does live stream Sunday, 10 p.m. And I mean, those sometimes get a little bit like, you got to kind of follow him as he's doing whatever. He kind of goes all over the place or whatever. But like, here's the thing. Like, he's giving it to you from the perspective of an OG. He is the OG in the space. I mean, when you break it down, I mean, Jar and I came in similar times. I mean, I was early 2017, and Jar shortly after that, and you got Financial Failure, who was in like 2014, I think. And if you go back into my kind of origin story, whatever, I mean, I was first introduced back in like 2010, 2011. It was like 29 cents. What a fucking idiot I was not investing. I mean, the guy tried to tell me. He really did. And again, if you're watching this live stream, I am so sorry that I did not listen to you. I am so sorry that I was like, this is money, flipping whatever bill I had at him from, the US currency. And I should have listened. I'd be in a completely different financial space at this point. But it is all of those things that have brought me to where I am right now, and that drive me to be able to come out here and put my face on a stream like this and try to educate people as to what you need to do in order to invest in cryptocurrency and to help yourself and your family. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. And if you have any questions, I know I'm about to end the live stream. Put them in. If you're watching this on a replay, put them in the comments. I will get back to you. I will. I truly will. And if you need to reach me, the information to reach me is there. I am trying to build a group of people who are trying to help other people to learn how to help themselves, how to help their families, how to help their children, their grandchildren to survive what's coming. Because this debt-based economy that we're living in right now is going to implode. It just is. If we don't take the time to figure out a way out of it, we're doomed to be crushed by it. I feel that's my purpose. I appreciate you helping me with my purpose. All right. I polished my beer off. All right. I appreciate everybody being here today. I do. All right. It's time to wrap this bad boy up. Thank you all for being in the comments again. Go into the comments. Find that link. Go join TechMan on his live stream in about 10 minutes. Show the man some love. Lily, thank you for being here. Much appreciated having you here in the live stream. Everybody that's put in a vote, thank you for voting for the DCA, the dollar cost averaging this week. We're going to be dollar cost averaging into XLM and into ADA. All right. We'll see you next Friday, 7 p.m. Crypto on the Rocks. Bring your friends with you. I really appreciate it. And we will talk to you soon. And okay, my name is Keith. I don't generally have a show here. Here, hold on one second. I'm trying to put it up there, but it isn't working. Okay. Anyway, my name is Keith. Crypto Coin Mindset. So I don't know. I was trying to put it up there all the time, Lily. Operator error all the time. And it might not help that, I paused a few of these down. But anyway, again, next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Crypto Coin Mindset. Be here for Crypto on the Rocks. I am Keith. And as always, I'm here to help you get your mindset on crypto. Because I think that's the way. I really, really do. You're very welcome, Lily. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, I'm wrapping up. Lily, go see TechMan TV. The link's in the description here. The link's in the comments. Go follow him. Spend some time over there. Show him some love. I appreciate that. And hopefully, Lily, I will see you here next week. Hopefully, you got good information, and I will see you here next week. I really appreciate it. All right, that's about it, people. I'm out. Again, next live stream, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I will see you next Friday. Crypto on the Rocks. I'm out.